Now, Kim Kardashian has come under fire for editing her social media snaps yet again. But this time, it's not her famous figure that appears to have gone through a filter, but her kids. An old photo has re-emerged that appears to show Kim's 7-year-old daughter, North, looking slimmer in the edited pic she posted. That's the one on the right. It's been claimed Kim posted the photo that had already been edited by a fan site in error. But, wow. Oh, yeah, you can just see it there. Yeah. Is it okay? What do you think? I asked my daughters this morning, actually, interestingly. I said, what do you think about people photoshopping their kids? You kidding? That's disgusting. I thought we've got two future loose women there.
Definitely.
But the other day, I tried one of these face tuning apps, and I have to say, I now realise what a fuddy-duddy I am, because I've heard about these things. Oh, that's me at the end looking like an alien. And I did it very, very badly. But what I discovered was with a little practice, you could actually get your face to exactly what you wanted it to be. And I have to say, I was really quite shocked. What do you think, Judy?
Look, firstly, I don't know why anyone's surprised by what Kim Kardashian does, because it seems like her profile was about the external beauty.
Well, she maintains that she didn't.
Right,
it was somebody else.
Someone else who feels that that's what they wanted to do. I think, personally, I don't think it's ever right to edit your children's picture or use any filters on them, because it's just setting up, knocking down, causing self-esteem issues. We've got enough problems as it is with social media and everybody looking to somebody else to want to look like that or feel beautiful. I think, I've got a page which is advertisement of who I am and what I do, and sometimes I will not edit, but put a filter on depending on the lighting or depending if there's a shadow in the background or something like that. But I also put up pictures with no eyebrows on, hair in a mess, just woke up. And my children are very aware of the difference between using something that might be for business and then actually your own personal. None of my kids use filters. My daughter, actually, no. She will use, like, the little bunny rabbit stuff. But I've kind of made it really clear to her about understanding how that can affect your mental health, and she's very confident in herself anyway.
It's this warped thinking, and I saw how addictive it could be when I used that app. I mean, Gloria, years ago, one of our girls did really suffer from spots. So sometimes Mark would edit out the spots because these are family photos, and I thought that was fine. But now I'm thinking, is that kind of a gateway drug? Because you could start off with doing spots, and then you could think, oh, why don't I make my eyes a bit wider apart, a bit bigger, make my pupils a bit big? What do you think? Do you think it's dangerous?
I think with children, you're only pointing out maybe things that are not quite right, and I think that's terrible to give them that hang-up. I love, personally, I only had a box brownie to take photographs with when my kids were small, but with my grandchildren, I love all the innocence and I love the different phases of life. For example, I picked this one, my eldest grandson, Charlie. Now, Charlie, he'd probably hate this when he gets older because the tooth is missing. Would I Photoshop the tooth in? Never in a million years.
Charlie, look away. Look away now.
Can I say,
exactly. No, he'll kill me. But here's the point. We all, as we get older, of course, we all, and sort of get quite old, very old, you kind of want a decent photograph of yourself. And I remember I was doing a documentary with Lord Lichfield before he died. And I said to him, because the computer was new to him then, and he said, or I said to him, actually, could you make me taller and thinner? And unfortunately, I couldn't find the photograph to prove it. But I thought, I quite like that. I quite like the taller bit. But then when you do get a decent photograph of yourself, and a couple of years back, I was having photographs taken out at Hever Castle, and the designer was right that day. I'd lost a bit of weight. The makeup was right. The hair was right. And I sort of thought, I like this photograph. And I don't mean in a vain way, but I said to Stephen, if you're ever going to put anything, or whoever is doing the ultimate brochure about me, put it on.
So that's what you'd have at your funeral?
I want something bright and cheerful and thinner.
Jane, what about you?
I think if they had a spot, not sort of acne, but if they had just a spot in the middle of their face on a photo and it was otherwise a really lovely photo and they didn't like the spot, I'd probably do that. But anything that's a part of them, no, because then you're, as an adult, you're saying to your child, that's unacceptable. We're going to get rid of that, and you know,
Definitely.
they'll carry that on.
Well, we did a
daughter's got a
poll, and
massive
91%
scar.
of people said that answered the poll said that they wouldn't touch their photos. Interestingly, my daughters were very anti the face tuning one, and they said none of their friends use it. But most of their friends use the body one. But that's a whole nother
Wow, that's
conversation.
another show.
I do think it's very obvious though when someone's used them.
Yeah. Well, that's what Maddie says. I'll be a catfisher if I use it.